Hi dolls! I know it's been a really long time. Again, I'm back though, and I am better. I am doing a Q&A for you guys, and I haven't done a Q&A I haven't done a Q&A in a really long time, and I know you guys had a lot of questions. I held one on my Instagram, and I also notified you guys on Snapchat. And so I'm just gonna jump right into the video and answer all of you guys' questions and just get straight into it because I have explaining to do. And before I really get into the Q&A, I want to talk to you guys about this hair. I am going to be reviewing this hair. The video for this hair should be up the same week that I upload this video. Honey. Okay. It's a unit and I named her Lizzie. Everybody say hi to Lizzie. Make sure you comment below and speak to Lizzie. Say hello to Lizzie. Lizzie is giving me life. But without further ado, let's jump right into the video. So the first question, someone asked me, what is my favorite clothing brand? My favorite clothing brand at the moment is Zara. Yeah, Zara. Teen Cami asked me what inspired me to start writing songs and singing, and she said, by the way, I effing love you. Well, Tammy, I effing love you too. And what inspired me to start singing, nothing really inspired me to start singing or to write music. It's something that's in my nature. It's something that I was born literally just doing. I can't remember ever being inspired to write a song. I just remember writing songs. You feel what I'm saying? It's just something that just naturally came out of me. It's just, I don't know. Oh, and I also didn't even get a chance to announce on my channel that I did record a song. It's called El Chapo, and a lot of you may have already heard it on Snapchat and on Instagram is where I announced it, but for those who are just specifically on my channel, El Chapo did drop on my SoundCloud. I'll have the link for that down below. You can go ahead and check that out. I collabed with Taylor Moon. She's on the second half of the song, and then I'm on the first half of the song. You guys can go ahead and listen to that. Let me know what you think. And follow me on the cloud, bruh. Another girl asked me what inspired the name Doechii. I already explained what inspired Doechii, why I have the name Doechii, and everything that came about with Doechii, and I've explained all of that on my 10K video, girl. So check that out. Hello. It's a long story. I'm not going into detail about it. Just watch the video. It's called 10K. Melanin.Radiance asked me how long have I been natural. It'll officially be 2 years, August 14th, because I got my hair cut on my birthday, August 14th. I big chopped August 14th 2 years ago. Well, one year and some months ago, but it'll be 2 years in August. Someone asked me why did I take a 1 month long break from social media, and for those who didn't know, I announced it on social media. I didn't announce it on my channel, but I hope y'all be following me outside because that's where I be most lit, to be honest. But I chose to, at least I attempted to take a month off of social media because I've been dealing with things internally and within my household. I've been having trouble balancing things. For those who didn't know, I guess I'll just announce it now. I did lose my job. I got fired from Chipotle. I'll make a video on why later. I know y'all are gonna ask me, but yeah, I got fired from Chipotle, and honestly, I'm good. Working at Chipotle was awesome. My overall experience was great. With Chipotle, I love my team, but over time, I was working so much that it started to take away from me. I was always tired. I could never have fun because I always had to work, and I don't have a problem with sacrificing. I do not have a problem with that, but it was starting to drain me, and just working a standard job, I hate it. Like, I'd rather own the company than work for it, man. That's just the type of person that I am. But, you know, I got fired from Chipotle. I've been dealing with issues with me. I've been kind of struggling a little with anxiety. I've been anxious a lot lately. Things haven't been going the best for me internally. I've just been dealing with a lot of stuff that I'm not going to talk about because I don't know. I can't do it. Like, I don't know. I'm very, I think you guys think that I'm extremely open because I'm open about the exterior of things, but when it comes to the interior of me and who I am and what I deal with and issues and sins of my heart, I have a really hard time opening up with that. Even with my own family, even with my own mother, even with my boyfriend or my closest friends, they'll tell you, like, pretty closed. Like I don't like talking about that stuff. I just like to deal with myself, get it together within me, and then go about. So I wanted to take a break from social media for a while. I just wanted to disappear for a while to slow things down and just focus on me, take everything to just figure some stuff out. But I came back early. I don't even know why. I'm kind of still in the same place, honestly. I'm a little worse off than what I was before. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. I think that I have issues. Instead of dealing with things, I run from them, or I'll ignore them, or I'll just quit everything. Like I will just literally cut everybody off, stop doing everything that I'm doing in my life, and start over completely fresh. But I'm in a place where I'm almost an adult now, and I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? When things get hard in my life, I can't just run away. So I'm trying to learn how to actually face my problems, face myself and my fears. Next question was, so are you spiritual, religious, or both? I know what you're asking me. I don't ever like to say that I am religious because it's so much deeper than that. But to answer your question, I am religious. I am a Christian. That's what I am. I am a Christian. I believe in Jesus. I believe in God. I am a Christian. I have a relationship with God. And I don't like to say religion because religion could almost be related to like a schedule that you follow. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to, my connection with Jesus is deeper than religion. It's a relationship. But yes, I am religious. And when you say spiritual, I think that you're referring to, some people like to say a scientific spirituality, I guess you could say. Some people are spiritual, but they don't necessarily believe in Jesus, or they don't like to give God a title, I guess. I don't know. That's just not me. I am a Christian. I am religious. Yes, I am. When do I feel most confident? I feel most confident when I am creating. When I'm creating art, when I'm creating music, when I'm creating a video. Like now I feel most confident. I feel confident because it's my space, my rules. I can't break any rules. I can't do nothing wrong because it's my creation. When I'm creating, that's when I feel most confident. When I'm working on my brand, that's when I feel most confident. How do you keep positive thoughts in your head? This question is a question that I could have answered without hesitation a month or two ago, because I was being consistent with my positive lifestyle. And don't get it twisted, I'm still living a positive lifestyle, but this is the darkest that I think I've ever felt. And I've been feeling so much negativity and sadness lately. It's like I almost feel like a hypocrite answering this question right now, because I don't always think positive thoughts. I think that people think that when people are talking about positivity and they live this wonderful life and paradise is in the mind, spirituality, yeah, let's do it. Ooh, positive everything, positive vibes, only positive vibes all day. They think that these people literally don't feel sadness or don't get angry or don't have negative thoughts. Sometimes you go through a negative period, you go through a negative week, you have negative thoughts throughout the day. Sometimes you go all day and you're positive. Sometimes you go all month and you're positive. That was me like last month. And then sometimes you go through stages where you just get caught up, you feel what I'm saying? And I guess you could say the flow of life. What I've been dealing with negativity within my mind, is allowing my circumstances and what's around me to affect me emotionally. But to answer your question, how I keep positive thoughts in my head is focusing on the positive and saying thank you. I think I told you guys this in one video, but saying thank you, that's how you really keep positive thoughts in your head. Being grateful, gratitude. I cannot express that enough. Gratitude is literally like the golden key to the positive lifestyle or positive wave. You feel what I'm saying? It's gratitude. Remaining grateful for everything is how you keep consistently positive thoughts in your head. You know what I'm saying? How you develop a positive mindset is through having gratitude for everything, the good and what you may view as the bad. Gratitude. If you were to be any other race other than what you are, what would it be and why? I would be extra black. Kyle asked me, how do I feel about the LGBTQ community and the black community coming together to enforce something? I forgot the last part of the question, but I get the point. How I feel about that, I was just talking about this with a friend earlier, but I think that we've gotten so into the Black Lives Matter that I feel like some people filter out what they want to filter out. So they're like, oh, I stand for Black Lives Matter, but I don't stand for trans Black lives. I don't stand for gays Black lives. If you're gonna stand for something, if you're gonna advocate for something, you have to advocate for the entire race. You can't just cut out, filter out what you want to filter out because you don't like it. Then you're not really an advocate. I stand for all Black Lives Matter. All Black Lives Matter. And how I feel about the LGBT community, what is there to say? I mean, what is there to say? I don't know. Like, what do you want me to say? What about the community? I don't know. Like, I mean, this is awkward. And last but certainly not least, my favorite question of them all, asked by Ezra. I'll put his Instagram name up here. I think it's Band Up Boss or something like that. But anyway, he asked me, how do I feel about biotechnology? And I actually recently just got into biotechnology, you guys. And if y'all didn't know, I am transitioning from vegetarian into veganism. I don't want to claim myself as a true vegan yet because I haven't replaced all of my like shampoos, deodorants, soaps, and stuff like that because some of those have animal-based ingredients in them. So I can't call myself a vegan yet. I know my territories. But anyway, how I feel about biotechnology. If you guys don't know what biotechnology is, it's basically the mutilation or the alteration. It's the altering of genes, pretty much. So like you got your GMOs, genetically modified organisms and stuff like that. That's what biotechnology basically is. And for those who didn't know, pretty much everything that you eat, especially in the meat industry, all animal-based products, all things with animal in them, all the meats, all the dairy, all the cheese, all of that is genetically modified. All of it is genetically modified. Even if it's gluten-free, it's genetically modified and gluten-free. And cheese is just pus. It's literally just animal pus. Why are we eating animal pus? The entire meat industry, the entire biotechnology industry is all corrupt, it's all disgusting, and it's all twisted. I don't stand for it at all. Monsanto's can kiss my, all of it's corrupt. All the nutritionists out there who tell you that you have to eat meat in order to get your protein, all of them are funded by Monsanto's, they're all corrupt. The genetic modifications inside of all of the food that we eat are all corrupt. I think that it's all disgusting, and I also think that it's funny how we still, to this day, do not have labeling. Every other country either ban GMOs or either have labeling for what is genetically modified and what isn't, except for our country. And it's breaking the Constitution, and it's also going against food regulation, but we still to this day do not have labeling for GMOs. I feel like if we're gonna have genetically modified food, okay, cool, we got it. Okay, you got it, genetically modified food. But for you not to give people an option to choose what they want, that's when it makes me question. The whole meat industry, the whole food industry in general is not about feeding the world. It's not about them trying to produce more and bigger to feed everybody because we need to feed everybody and all this stuff, and overpopulation, there's not enough meat to go around and there's not enough food. That's all bull. That's all bull. We have an overproduction, actually. It's not about the food, it's about the profit. If they labeled stuff that was GMOs, people are gonna go towards the organic side, and then genetically modified food is not gonna make a profit, which is basically every single meat industry out there, meat and dairy industry out there is not gonna make a profit. If they labeled stuff, they wouldn't make a profit. In other countries, because stuff is labeled as genetically modified, that stuff does not sell as much as other things. If they started labeling everything that was genetically modified, the entire grocery store would be labeled GMO, 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 GMO. It's monstrosity. That's why people are so overweight. That is why people have cancer. That is why people are struggling with sicknesses and diseases and illnesses, and they wonder where it's coming from. And then the medical industry is making so much money because they're shooting people up and shoving pills down people's throats, when really all they need is a plant-based diet to either reverse their disease completely or just stop it altogether. Veganism has literally been proven to reverse people's diseases, to slow down sicknesses, to heal people. Why do you think you don't see fat vegans? Stop accepting everything that the government tells you. Stop listening to everything that they say, everything that people say who have a license or they have a degree and whatever. You do not need meat to have protein. There are plants out there that have 4 times the protein of meat. The part that really gets me is the environmental side of biotechnology, and that is the fact that environmentalists have the nerve to say that things like car pollution and oil and all of this stuff is the main cause for deforestation. No, it's not. It's animal agriculture. Do not believe every single thing that you hear, because it's not always true. Don't let somebody's degree or someone's doctorate sway you from doing your own research. You can't just take in everything that everyone says and just think that it's just right. Oh yeah, the nutritionist said that, I gotta do it. Please listen to me when I say this. In America, they could care less about your health. They could care less about the mutilation in America. They could care less about the sick, dying people. They could care less that none of us know what's going on and we're dying because of it. They could care less about the hormonal destruction of our bodies. They could care less that we are walking and dying. They could care less about it because it's about profit. The more people that buy the food and buy into their bull, the more money they make. And the sicker we get, the more medicine we need and the more money they make. Thank you guys, but that's just a brief summary. I'm gonna do a whole vegan video later once I get myself together. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you guys so much, and I have an entire month of videos planned out for you guys because I gotta get back on it, you know what I'm saying? And I want to recommend a documentary for all of you guys to watch. It's called Cowspiracy. It's on Netflix. Please watch that documentary. Like, please guys, please watch the documentary. Watch it. It's amazing. That one and Earthlings is also a really good one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Please stay tuned on my channel. Please stay tuned on my growth. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. And remain positive. Remain in positive spirit. Please uplift me. I love you guys so much, and bye-bye. Mwah.